over 55 and tired of waking up multiple times a night to use the bathroom, you're not alone, and you don't have to just live with it. There's one simple exercise, backed by science, that could make all the difference. No pills, no surgeries, just a few focused minutes a day that may naturally help shrink your prostate and ease those frustrating symptoms. I'm Dr. Isabel Lopez, a urologist specialized in prostate health for men over 55. And where are you watching from? Drop it in the comments, and stick around because I have a surprise for you at the end. This exercise I'll share today has helped many of my patients regain their quality of life without side effects or invasive treatments. Here's what most men don't realize. Your body has built-in tools to fight back against the discomfort of an enlarged prostate. With the right approach, you can tap into those tools and start feeling the results faster than you think. This isn't about running marathons or lifting heavy weights, just one subtle movement that targets the root of the issue. If you've been feeling frustrated, drained, or even embarrassed by frequent urination or urgency, this might just be the shift you've been needing. We're diving deep into how one often ignored muscle group can completely change how your body supports your bladder and prostate function. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand why this exercise works, you'll know exactly how to do it the right way. But first, we need to talk about what's really going on when the prostate starts to grow, and why this happens to nearly every man after 50. Follow the channel so you don't miss the step-by-step demonstration coming up in a few minutes. The prostate is a small gland, about the size of a walnut, positioned just below the bladder. Its main job is to help produce semen, but after the age of 50, something starts to change. In most men, the prostate begins to grow. This condition is called benign prostatic hyperplasia, or simply BPH. It's not cancerous, but it can seriously affect quality of life. As the prostate enlarges, it puts pressure on the urethra, the tube that carries urine out of the body. That pressure disrupts normal urine flow. Men might start to notice a weaker stream, a stop-start sensation when urinating, or the frustrating feeling that they haven't completely emptied their bladder. This is more than just a nuisance. It can become exhausting. One of the most common complaints among men with BPH is frequent nighttime urination. This means broken sleep, which leads to fatigue, irritability, and even heart health risks over time. It's a slow drain on physical and mental well-being, and because it creeps up gradually, many men don't realize just how much it's affecting them until it's already taken a toll. Even more concerning, the bladder may become overworked from constantly pushing against that obstruction. Over time, this can lead to bladder damage, infections, or even the need for catheterization in more severe cases. That's why early action is crucial. The longer the prostate stays enlarged, the more complicated the symptoms can become. But here's the good news: BPH isn't irreversible. There are ways to manage and even reduce its impact without medication. That's where lifestyle adjustments, and especially exercise, come in. They target not just the symptoms, but the underlying mechanics that make those symptoms worse. In the next segment, you'll discover why exercise, particularly a very specific type, has such a powerful effect on prostate health. We're not talking about cardio or lifting weights, but something much more precise. When it comes to prostate health, most men don't immediately think of exercise as a solution. But the truth is, movement is medicine, especially for men over 55. Exercise plays a critical role in improving circulation, reducing inflammation, and balancing hormone levels. These three factors are deeply connected to the size and function of the prostate gland. Better blood flow means more oxygen and nutrients reach the pelvic area, including the prostate. This helps reduce cellular congestion and supports natural tissue repair. Poor circulation, on the other hand, can contribute to stagnation, swelling, and discomfort. The right kind of physical activity acts like a pump, keeping everything functioning smoothly. One of the most overlooked benefits of exercise is how it strengthens the pelvic floor muscles, the foundation that supports the bladder, prostate, and bowels. These muscles tend to weaken with age, especially if someone lives a mostly sedentary lifestyle. But with the right movements, they can be reactivated and rebuilt, offering natural support and improved urinary control. Hormonal balance is another hidden advantage. Moderate physical activity helps regulate insulin and reduce excess estrogen, both of which are linked to BPH. When hormones are in harmony, the body is less likely to trigger abnormal growth in the prostate. It's not about intensity, it's about consistency and targeting the right areas. It's also important to highlight that not all exercises are created equal for prostate health. Heavy lifting or high-impact workouts can sometimes strain the lower abdomen and worsen symptoms. Instead, gentle, focused movements that improve pelvic control and coordination tend to offer the best results over time. Now that we understand why exercise matters, it's time to look at which exercise makes the biggest difference. Coming up next, we'll dive into the specific movement that urologists recommend to help shrink the prostate naturally, especially for men in their 50s, 60s, and beyond. Let's talk about the exercise that could truly change your daily life: Kegel exercises for men. While most people associate Kegels with women's health, the truth is they are just as vital for men, especially those dealing with prostate enlargement. Kegels strengthen the pelvic floor muscles, a group of muscles that support your bladder, bowel, and prostate. These muscles often go unnoticed until they stop working properly, but when activated correctly, they help control urination, stabilize the pelvic region, and reduce pressure on the bladder. Strengthening them doesn't just improve urinary function, it can also enhance sexual health and pelvic stability overall. What makes this exercise so powerful is its simplicity. It doesn't require any equipment. You can do it sitting, standing, or lying down. And the best part, just 5 minutes a day can deliver noticeable results over time. Many urologists recommend it as a first-line natural therapy for men with BPH who want to avoid medication or surgery. Unfortunately, most men either don't know about pelvic floor training or they are doing it wrong. They might engage the wrong muscle groups or push too hard too quickly. That's why understanding proper technique is crucial before building it into a daily routine. Join the Members Club and leave a super like if this kind of practical health content is helping you take control of your well-being. We've got much more coming your way. Next, I'll show you exactly how to locate these muscles, how to activate them the right way, and how to build a simple daily plan you can stick with starting today. The first step to doing Kegels correctly is identifying the right muscle group. The easiest way: try to stop your urine midstream the next time you're in the bathroom. That subtle squeeze you feel, that's your pelvic floor. You don't need to practice this while urinating regularly, but it's a great way to locate the muscle initially. Once you've found it, here's how to perform the exercise. Sit or lie down in a relaxed position. Gently contract the pelvic floor muscle without tensing your abs, thighs, or glutes. Hold that squeeze for about 5 seconds, then slowly release. That's 1 repetition. Aim for 10 repetitions, and do 3 sets per day: morning, afternoon, and evening. Breathe naturally throughout. Don't hold your breath. This might seem like a small detail, but proper breathing helps reduce tension and improves muscle coordination. You should feel a light contraction deep in your pelvis, not a clench in your stomach or legs. The movement should be subtle but controlled. One key to success is consistency. Like any other muscle group, the pelvic floor strengthens over time with regular use. Some men start noticing improvements in urinary control within 2 to 6 weeks, but skipping days or rushing the process can stall your progress, so make it a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. Also, avoid overdoing it. More is not better, hey. Overworking the pelvic muscles can lead to fatigue or tightness, which may create more problems than it solves. Stick to the recommended representatives and give your body time to adapt. Think of it as a gentle daily investment in long-term comfort and control. Next, we'll look at what kind of improvements to expect as you build strength, and why this small habit can lead to big results over time. Once you begin practicing Kegels daily, the first changes are often subtle, but encouraging. Within 2 to 6 weeks, many men report fewer nighttime trips to the bathroom. That means better sleep, more energy during the day, and a greater sense of control. It's one of the first signs that your pelvic floor is starting to strengthen. As consistency builds, you may notice less urgency during the day and improved ability to fully empty your bladder. These small victories can dramatically improve quality of life, especially for those who've spent years managing symptoms of an enlarged prostate. Relief doesn't come overnight, but it does come with routine and patience. Some men also observe unexpected benefits: improved sexual performance, stronger erections, and better stamina. That's because the pelvic floor plays a direct role in supporting sexual function. When those muscles are strong and responsive, they enhance blood flow and physical control, two critical factors for intimacy and confidence. Kegels can also support better posture and core stability, especially when combined with walking or light strength training. The pelvic floor connects with other muscle systems in the hips and lower back, so this single exercise has ripple effects beyond just the prostate. It quietly reinforces the structural support your body relies on daily. Keep in mind, results vary. Factors like age, overall health, and baseline muscle tone can affect how fast you progress. But every man can benefit from activating and maintaining these vital muscles. The key is to stay consistent, even after symptoms improve, so the benefits last. Up next, we'll uncover the most common mistakes men make when doing Kegels, and how to avoid them before they sabotage your progress. As straightforward as Kegel exercises may seem, many men make subtle errors that limit their results, or worse, create tension in the wrong areas. One of the biggest mistakes is engaging the wrong muscles. Instead of isolating the pelvic floor, some men squeeze their abs, glutes, or inner thighs. This not only weakens the impact, but can also cause strain in the lower back. Another common misstep is holding the breath during each contraction. Breathing naturally might seem like a minor detail, but it plays a huge role in how the nervous system responds. Holding your breath triggers tension and interrupts muscle coordination. Always pair each contraction with steady, calm breathing for best results. Rushing through the representatives is also a problem. This isn't about speed, it's about control. Each contraction should be deliberate, held for 5 seconds, and followed by a full release. Quick, jerky movements reduce the effectiveness and can lead to frustration when results don't come as expected. One more trap to avoid: inconsistency. Skipping days or doing just a few representatives now and then won't move the needle. These muscles need regular activation to grow stronger. Think of this like brushing your teeth. It's a daily habit that protects your long-term health. Some men even give up too early. They try it for a week or two, don't feel immediate change, and assume it's not working. But like any other muscle training, progress is gradual. Even if improvements take time to show, the internal strengthening is happening quietly behind the scenes. Coming up next, let's pull everything together and talk about how just 5 focused minutes a day can lead to measurable, meaningful results. Join the members club, drop a super like, follow the channel and leave a comment, especially if you've tried Kegels before or want help getting started. Your feedback helps more men discover these life-changing techniques and reclaim control over their health. 1 exercise, 5 minutes a day. That's all it takes to start reversing the discomfort that so many men over 55 silently endure. With no need for equipment or intense workouts, Kegels offer a low-barrier, high-impact way to shrink your prostate naturally and feel more confident in your body again. You don't have to wait until symptoms get worse. Whether you're just starting to notice changes or you've been managing BPH for years, today is the right day to begin. Results won't happen overnight, but they will come quietly, steadily, and powerfully if you stay committed. And remember, this isn't just about urinary health. When your pelvic floor gets stronger, your posture improves, your energy stabilizes, and your intimate life may even improve. The benefits ripple through every part of your daily routine. Thousands of men are already using this technique to take charge of their bodies without relying solely on medication or procedures. The science backs it, and now you have the knowledge to make it work for you too. Take control of your health, starting now. And don't forget, I promised a surprise. Stay tuned for a bonus video on how to combine this exercise with one simple dietary shift that amplifies your results.